All right, I am here with Eileen, who just graduated from the 90-day program. Thank you for meeting with me today and sharing a little bit about your journey.
Always a joy.
Awesome. So let's start with one, you're 42 pounds lighter today. Congratulations, which is a
Thank
huge
you.
win. And I mean, you're really leaving the program weighing less than having lost a small child is what I was going to
Yeah,
say. Because we talked about that because you have a little one who weighs what?
36 pounds. So
And you
yes,
lost more than that today leaving the program, which is incredible. Tell me a little bit. I know we talked last time about this journey for you was not just about losing weight, that it was heavily focused on just feeling better. So tell me a little bit about what brought you to the program and then kind of where you are mentally now, having done the 90 days.
yeah. So I turned 50 this fall and really like encompassing 50. I had had a goal to be fit by 50 and had tried all of the same old things I had tried before, but was really just discouraged in my efforts. And so I really wanted to do something that was holistic, that was better for my body, that like I wanted to be healthy and fit and not just like lose the weight that I was carrying, but know what healthy meant and how to do it. And I was completely overwhelmed. Like I tried different programs. I would look for recipes and I'm like, what am I looking for and what am I not looking for in a recipe? So I found this program online, and just from the first intake appointment, I knew it was like the right fit for me and was excited to just embark on figuring out my body. Like the inflammation thing was so huge, and I never really understood it. And the specifics that the program helped walk through was just so helpful.
One of
It
the
was
things that you
incredible.
touched on there is feeling overwhelmed by what is healthy, what's good for you. And so, one of the things in the program that I think is invaluable is getting people to stop looking at health as like this generic, like puzzle that you just everybody belongs in this one thing. And when you come into the program with different traumas, having different like number of children, different stressors, you're not the same as everybody else. And so one of the things that I love about the program is it's so individualized. We don't, it's not a cookie cutter program that this is what you do and this is going to work and this is this. We kind of just adjust based on how your body is responding. So I think it's super important that you get the answers that you're looking for. And so how do you feel having gone through the program and learn like what fats work for your body, what carbs work for your body, what you can't do, what you can do?
I feel incredibly empowered. Like I go through the grocery store and I'm like, okay, yep, that doesn't work. And like that doesn't work for me. Or like, okay, I can do this. And then I can, like, here's how I can like let my body respond to that. So I feel confident, like, and so I feel confident in the foods I'm putting in my body being healthy and sustaining for my body, right? We have kids like who range in age from 23 to 3. And so being able to be present with them and like just healthy for the future. I just feel, yeah, so that like I have confidence in the foods that I'm eating and what I'm doing for my body, which then has translated like as a bonus of like I'm just more confident in how I show up to life, like in relationships, in work relationships. It's been really, really an awesome extra bonus.
I'm glad that you brought that up because that's my next question to you is that one of the things that you said was that you couldn't show up to things that you like, I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the will, I didn't have the power that I needed to like push through. And so isn't it incredible how weight loss and healing and all of that changes your perspective on everything? It really kind of makes you more present. It lowers your anxiety. And you had a whole host of other symptoms that kind of went away through the program. So tell me about those.
Yeah, brain fog. Like I couldn't put together like I'm a pretty concise person, but having clear thoughts to put together or remembering things, I had lists and just different systems that were happening. If I had an opportunity to nap, I felt like I always needed to nap. I felt like even with my family, like I was missing out on weekend things because it was like, okay, I got to take this nap and gain this rest. I was like overwhelmed and feeling pretty helpless, like, okay, like I'm stuck inside this body and I've known the things to do before, but I just don't have the like oomph to do them, which I'm grateful I didn't, because before things that I did were very much about deprivation. And so I've told you before, like I could get into a deprivation mindset of like, okay, just deprive, deprive, deprive to get to where you want to be, which A isn't sustainable and B isn't healthy in any sort of way.
Yeah.
And I remember from like coaching session one talking about mindset and how mindset and a learning mindset was going to be the key to
Yeah.
succeeding. And that has helped me so much of just having that mindset and the way that I talk to myself.
So go back to deprivation. So one of the things that's really challenging for most women, and that when they come into the program, and just in life in general, it's always about taking something away, depriving. It should be uncomfortable. It should be not good. Like everything that's associated with all the programs out there is so negative. And so one of the things that we really work hard in the program is to teach you that food is fuel, and like to give your body more. So where do you see as far as like, are you eating more now than you did before? Are you not counting calories and not measuring things? How did that change for you?
Yeah, it changed for me of so first of all, like eating the right foods that were fuel. I wasn't feeling the hunger that I felt before,
Good
right?
point.
I
Yeah.
felt like, how is this going to work? Like fasting and like the foods that I'm eating, but I wasn't hungry because I was fueling myself. But also, I feel like the last stretch of this program, you've really helped me to like trust my body and trust myself and go, okay, yeah, like I'm hungry, so I know that I can eat. Like this is the food that I can eat. Like I can have a hard boiled egg, and like this, it's delicious to me. It's a treat that I love, and I can still have that. And it's not the deprivation, not the okay, if you tell me to go like between in this range, then I go below that so that I can hit goals. Like I just kept exceeding my expectations.
Yeah.
Um, and just the words that you've said, I've carried so many of those with me of like one session you said, your body really loves what you're doing for it right now. And I'm like, oh, that's so helpful. So I would like write these statements and have them around until they became my thoughts. And that was so helpful.
Yeah, and that's all about fat, right? Like
Yes.
your body loved fat. So it was like,
Yes.
give it more fat. And I think it's so taboo. Sometimes we look at things that are labeled fat, and we really want to just hone in on what is your body telling you. And your body loved the fats. And now you always have these tools like certain foods, whether it's avocado or butter or dark chocolate, that work in your favor, that you can just kind of manipulate, and you have power over the scale for the rest of your life. You never have to guess, oh, what am I going to do this week? Is it Weight Watchers or Noom, or am I going to see the results? Because you're in the
Right.
driver's seat now, right?
Yes, yes, we just had a holiday lunch at work just before this meeting, and I knew that they were getting like Mexican food, and so I had an avocado, and one of my coworkers said, "Did you bring your own avocado?" I'm like, "Yes," because like I can add it to my chicken and vegetables, and it's delicious, and I know that my body's gonna love what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that fat your body burns and helps you
Yeah.
lose weight. So think about that. Like you brought something to add to something to make the food work in your favor, right? It's no longer about this is taboo, I shouldn't have this. It's more about
Right.
adding more and doing things that your body likes. So I love that you're so connected with your body now, and that food is now fuel, right?
Me
Forever.
too. Me too.
The last thing I want to go over with you is just I know that you were suffering from hot flashes, some mood swings, sleep issues. Where are you today, 90 days into that healing and repairing?
Yeah, healing and repairing. Those are such good words. Yes, like no hot flashes. I've had zero hot flashes. And my sleep is so much better. My moods, again, like when like a few weeks in, a couple weeks in, I was like, wow, I'm just like, what's going on that I'm feeling so like light and just happy. But like, yeah, so my moods have just stayed like really stable, and I haven't been experiencing like the depression and the anxiety and the yeah, just the brain fog and the lethargy of like I don't have the energy to figure out what I have to do, because this was so helpful, this program, in like holding my hand for the beginning and just like being the voice of like you can do it, until it's the voice of like you are doing it, and giving me the voice to do it has been
Yeah.
such a gift.
How do you feel going out now that you're out in the real world and that you don't have weekly coaching sessions? Do you feel competent that you're like, I can do this lifestyle for the rest of my life, and this is a permanent change for me and my family?
I do, which I was surprised by, because like other times before, or like just the ending of this relationship, which I've appreciated so much. I'm like, okay, it's going to be hard. But I do feel very competent and confident that I can do this and I can maintain this lifestyle and know what my body needs and listen to my body.
Yeah, and we don't let go of you. You're part of our family
Yeah.
now, and you're part of our group, and you can always ask questions, and we're here to support you. Last words, what would you say to somebody who's watching your video right
Mhm.
now, relating to what you're saying, especially like menopause and all of the brain fog that most women feel at a certain age, right? Which we both are.
Yes.
What would you say to them about the program and making a commitment to themselves for 90 days?
Oh, I would say like the commitment to yourself is the best gift you can give, and it's investing in yourself. So like for many years I was like, okay, like what can I do and how can I scrap and do it? I've had friends that I've talked to who are like right there like what are you doing? And as we're talking, I'm like don't shortchange it, don't shortcut it. Like it is so worth investing in yourself, and this program is so worth the investment in your health and your healing and your wellness.
And if you do it right, this will be the last program you ever have to do, and you never have to punish yourself
Yeah.
with these crazy restrictive diets. And so I'm thrilled for you. Thank you so much for spending time with me, but more importantly, sharing your
Thank
story
you.
because I know it's going to inspire somebody out there. So, you know how I feel about you. I'm going to miss you on our sessions, but I will see you in
Me
our
too.
group. And
Yeah.
I'm always here if you need anything. So, thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.